Chapter 1, Captain Bubblebeard and the Grumpy Crew. On a bright and blustery morning, far across the sparkling sea, sailed the most unusual pirate ship in all the oceans. It was called the Soapy Pearl, and it didn't shoot cannonballs, it shot bubbles. The captain of this bubbly boat was none other than the legendary Captain Bubblebeard. He got his name because every time he sneezed, bubbles came out of his beard. Pop! 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 His beard was white and fluffy, like seafoam, and always smelled like bubblegum. Captain Bubblebeard wasn't like other pirates. He didn't want treasure or gold. No, he searched the seas for something much rarer, giggles. He loved to make people smile, laugh, and feel happy. But sadly, his crew didn't. Rough! Why waste time smiling? We should be swiping treasure, grumbled Cranky Peg, the one-legged cook. No one ever gave me a smile when I was a lad, muttered Barnacle Bill, who had a talking crab named Clawsworth on his shoulder instead of a parrot. Even Snorri Sue, the ship's lookout, who could nap standing up, grunted when someone told a joke. Captain Bubblebeard tried everything, funny hats, silly songs, even tickle fights, but nothing worked. His crew stayed grumpy. Then one day, while peering through his bubble scope, Captain Bubblebeard shouted, "Land ho! I see a new island." He rubbed the fog off the map. There was a mysterious little island, shaped like a smile. And beside it, written in faded ink, were the words, "Smiley Island, only the kind may find what's inside." Captain Bubblebeard's eyes twinkled. Maybe this island holds the giggles we've been looking for. Chapter 2, The Frowny Fog. As the Soapy Pearl floated closer to Smiley Island, a thick gray fog rolled in, gloomy and cold. It smelled like burnt toast and made everyone's hair frizz up. Yuck! I can't see my own peg leg, shouted Cranky Peg. This fog feels mean, whispered Snorri Sue, actually wide awake for once. Captain Bubblebeard stroked his bubbly beard and said, "This be no ordinary fog. It's the frowny fog, said to keep grumpy pirates away from Smiley Island." Then, from the mist came a booming voice. "Only those with kindness in their hearts may pass." The crew looked around, confused. "What's that supposed to mean?" asked Barnacle Bill. "We're pirates, not huggy sea bunnies." But just then, a small boat bumped against their ship. Inside was a tiny mouse, soaking wet and sneezing. "Achoo!" "Hello," the mouse squeaked. "My name is Milo, and my boat got caught in a storm. Can someone help me get warm?" Cranky Peg sneered, "Bah! We're not a floating hotel." But Captain Bubblebeard wrapped Milo in his fluffy coat and said, "Course we'll help ye, little mooselling. Come aboard." The moment Bubblebeard helped Milo onto the ship, a beam of sunlight cut through the fog, making a path straight to Smiley Island. "Well, I'll be tickled by a jellyfish," said Sue. "Kindness really does make a difference." Captain Bubblebeard chuckled. "Looks like kindness be the key to the island." Chapter 3, The Trials of Smiley Island. As soon as they landed, the Soapy Pearl anchored in Jellybean Bay. The beach sparkled with sugar like sand, and palm trees grew bananas shaped like bananas and boomerangs. A large sign stood at the center of the island. To unlock the treasure of true joy, pass these 3 tests. Be kind to a creature, be kind to a friend, and be kind to an enemy. Pfft, sounds easy, scoffed Cranky Peg. I'll just smile at a seagull. But it wasn't that simple. Test 1, be kind to a creature. In the jungle, they heard crying. It was a giant blue parrot stuck in a tree, tangled in vines. "Help! I'm too flappy to get free," it cried. The crew hesitated. "It's huge," said Barnacle Bill. "What if it eats us?" But Captain Bubblebeard climbed up, untangled the parrot, and even gave it a belly rub. The parrot chirped with joy. "Thank you. My name's Pip, and I shall now be your friend forever." It gave Bubblebeard a magical feather that sparkled like starlight. Boom! A golden path lit up through the jungle. 1 test down. Test 2, be kind to a friend. They came to a rickety rope bridge over a waterfall. Snorri Sue started to cross, but halfway there, her boot slipped. "Ah! Help! I'll fall. Cranky Peg and Barnacle Bill stood frozen. She never helped us before. But Bubblebeard tossed a bubble rope, and Milo scrambled up and tied it around Sue. Together, they pulled her to safety. Sue, for the first time ever, smiled. Thanks. I never thought anyone cared. A second golden path lit up. 2 tests down. Test 3, be kind to an enemy. Suddenly, from behind the bushes, came a pirate ship of troublemakers, Captain Snarlapants and the Sour Crew. They were mean, stinky, and threw sour pickles instead of cannonballs. Give us the treasure, shouted Snarlapants. We're taking over. Cranky Peg grumbled, let's bubble blast him. But Captain Bubblebeard held up a hand. Wait. He walked over, handed Snarlapants a piece of warm pie, banana boomerang flavor, and said, You seem angry. Maybe you're hungry. Let's share this island. Snarlapants blinked. No one had ever been nice to him. No one ever offered me pie before, he mumbled. Suddenly, the ground rumbled and a treasure chest rose from the center of the island. The final test was complete. Chapter 4, The Treasure of Smiles. The chest was not filled with gold or diamonds. Instead, it was bursting with bubbles, laughter, funny hats, and music that made everyone dance without meaning to. Even Clawsworth did the crab shuffle. A voice echoed. The true treasure is joy, shared by kind hearts. Snarlapants laughed so hard, he snorted pickle juice out of his nose. I feel happy. This is weird. But I like it. Captain Bubblebeard smiled wide. See? Being nice don't make you soft. It makes you strong enough to share your smile. From that day on, the Soapy Pearl had the friendliest pirate crew on the 7 seas. They threw bubble parties in every port and taught other pirates how to be kind. Even Cranky Peg changed. He still grumbled a bit, but now he baked banana boomerang pies for anyone feeling down. And Milo the Mouse? He became the ship's first mate. And the Parrot Pip? He told bedtime jokes every night. What do pirates eat for dessert? Burritos. Everyone groaned, then giggled. And so, little one, remember this. Kindness is the real treasure. It can brighten fog, open secret paths, and even turn enemies into friends. Good night, adventurer. May your dreams be bubbly and bright.